Barry Anderson here from Trade Ideas with the stock of the day, and today's stock of the day is ATNX. Now, you might think this is a bit of a strange one. I mean, look how choppy it is on the 15-minute charts. I will get to that, but I do want to point out, if you saw the video yesterday, you know that I was talking about the reentry time and reentry price columns. If you have their AI, you should have, I really believe you should have these columns up and running. So look what happened with ATNX, okay? The alert was at 532. Got stopped out at 521. There was a re-entry at 527. That's a very tight stop, by the way. The re-entry is just halfway between the original entry and the stop, and that's 527. So you had an alert 2 minutes later, or within 2 minutes, to get back into this trade at 527. So let's just see what happened. There is, now, listen, it is choppy, I'll give you that, but I also want to point out this trade for another reason. So 527 right there, and then it did, these are the candles. I actually got into this trade right around here, 532. It got all the way up here. Now this, before this was a red candle, this was green up to here, all the way up to 570. So I mean, you know, you had to be fast on this one. But nonetheless, getting in at around the re-entry of 527, and even if you'd got, you know, you maybe wouldn't got out right at 570, right to the penny. But, you know, I always say, give me the middle 2/3 and I can make a living, okay? So that's the first aspect, okay? The second aspect is this, is that we get asked the question many, many, many times, can the AI be used for swing trading? Well, take a look at this chart. Now, I'm not saying, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow or going forward, but just take a look at this chart on the weekly chart. Look at the volume that has come in this week, and this is all today, really. Okay, it's 183 million shares today. So this week it's done 187 million. This is what I mean right there, 183. So even on the daily chart, you can see it. What I'm trying to say though is look at the potential gap. So if this can continue tomorrow somehow, taking out 6, I think the high is there around 615. Look at the potential for a fill. So what I'm going to be doing with this one later on in the day, see if it can recover a little bit more, get back up to these areas, see if it can get close to 6, and then after hours, if it pops through 6, I may take the trade. But, you know, it may not happen. I mean, this may be it. This is an earnings play for it. It may be all over. But, you know, the cool thing is just put an alert at around 6 and see if it takes it out. And we may have a huge, huge continuation play going forward. All right, want to get back into the trading room. Any questions for me, you're going to use this email address. The link to the free room, I will open the room tomorrow, 9 o'clock Eastern time. Hope to see you then. Bye-bye.